Hello, I'm Alec and welcome to this week's KTV News.
Hi, I'm Georgia Moyer.
And I'm Kathy Plumridge.
And this is KTV News.
Hi, it's Monday the 27th of January. I'm Ross Legg and this is KTV News.
The week of February the 10th. My name is Barnaby Chadwick and this is KTV News.
It's the week beginning the 24th of February. My name is Daisy Steinberg and this is KTV News.
Leadership elections are coming up, but before the process has even properly started and candidates have been announced, controversy surrounds the process. A poster which depicts Joseph Stalin with googly eyes has been released for the campus takeover. Some students have reacted quite strongly against the poster, claiming it to be insensitive due to the connotations that the communist dictator could have with the union, which is a registered charity, with some students even saying that it may as well be adorned with dictators such as Adolf Hitler or even Saddam Hussein. The union has responded to this controversy, saying that although the leadership election logo and information appears next to the picture of Stalin, it has nothing to do with it. The campus takeover instead is a series of activities held by the union and other societies over a week to make students think about politics and activism. The union released a statement saying the material is not aimed at aligning the organisation with any particular political campaign or party, but rather to set out to profile one of the campus takeover events to show the power of cartoons in politics. Although no radical action has been taken for or against the poster, what could be asked is this: was this a publicity stunt made by the union that went a little bit too far? Or was the reaction a little bit too violent in relation to the subject at hand?
I'm here in Eliot Hall, which is not only home to the students of Eliot College, it's home to many societies and the venue of Massive Mungos. However, this is now all under threat, as there has been rumours that it will be turned into a temporary library. The rumours spread through a Facebook page entitled UKC Save Eliot Hall. The page reports that some students have heard about plans to turn the hall into part of the library for the next 2 years, during the Templeman Library extension. This means it can't be used as a performance space, rehearsal space, or Massive Mungos for the next 2 years. The page gained over 500 likes in 24 hours since it launched on the social network on the 25th of October 2013. The problem is where to put the books while this work is going on so they're still accessible. The answer may be Eliot Dining Hall, but how do students really feel about this issue?
I think it would be a big shame because Massive Mungos and Magic Mungos they are really awesome nights out.
It's going to affect so many societies as well that use that space.
To be honest, I think it'd be quite disruptive, not only for the people that live in Eliot, but for Eliot as like a place of a social place.
I think it's a real shame. I think it's a great space. It's used a lot by drama students. I know that. I'm a stand-up comedy student, and I think it would be a great space to do that too. I think it has more potential than being a library space.
So, will Eliot Hall become a library? Nobody really knows. At the moment, we're all pretty much in the dark. The whole thing may even be a hoax. One thing is for sure, if it does happen, many students will be affected. Maisie Golding, KTV News, Eliot Hall.
If you were around campus on Tuesday, you might have seen a lot of cheerleaders. Well, that was all part of the NFL's tour around the UK. We sent Daisy down to have a chat and see what was going on.
It's only the second day into term and already Canterbury is hotting up. The NFL Touchdown Tour has indeed touched down on Canterbury campus. I'm going to go and check out the Super Bowl and the cheerleaders and maybe have a kick around myself. Doing? Are you just promoting the game in general?
Yeah, the Touchdown Tour was made as a way to connect the two games. So the NFL has played one game at Wembley to a sellout crowd between the Vikings and the Steelers on Sunday. And the Touchdown Tour was made to extend the time where we're speaking to the UK audience and trying to get people involved with the NFL, teaching them about the sport and giving them a chance to have a go at it.
And if any really unlucky students miss today, how can they keep in touch and keep up to date with where you're going and what you're doing?
Well, the NFL UK has a newsletter, I think, would probably be the best way. And if you sign up on nfluk.com, you can find out about new events, signings, and interesting things about the NFL in the UK.
Can they follow you on social media?
Yeah, NFL_UK on Twitter. We're always on there. There's different ways to win prizes. And then there's NFL Facebook group as well if they want to join that.
And I believe that Canterbury and the University of Kent is your first stop. How is Canterbury treating you?
That's been good. They seem to be getting involved, liking the cheerleaders. We've got 7 former NFL cheerleaders performing as part of an NFL All-Star cheerleading team. And yeah, the university's been great. They've been coming out and having fun.
Amazing. It looks like your beautiful cheerleaders nearly made our cameraman drop his camera earlier this afternoon.
I think he did blush a little.
I think so. Okay, well, it was fabulous to meet you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
But your booty don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Get jazzy on it.
Neck nominations. It's a trend that originated in Australia but has since taken the world by storm. But is it just a harmless drinking game, or is it a platform for competitive bullying over social media? The rise of the internet trend neck nominations has been sudden and severe over the last few weeks, with people being encouraged to down a pint of any alcoholic beverage, from a pint of lager to a cocktail with added ingredients from the bottom of any fridge, with each person then nominating their friends to do the same within 24 hours, with each nomination being more creatively executed than the last. However, the trend has not risen without consequence, with at least 5 deaths being attributed to the game. Questions are being asked as to whether action should be taken to prevent any further harm from happening. However, the issue isn't exactly clear-cut, with most participants being of the legal drinking age and therefore an illegal adult. Is it the game's fault for the damage it may or may not have caused, or is it the participants' responsibility for making sure they get out of the game alive? Let us know what you think by tweeting in KTV questions on Twitter to let us know your thoughts.
We're here outside the current Kent Law School,
where fundraising is taking place for their new law building. Inquirer have reported that the building is scheduled to start in 2014 and is planned to finish by September 2015 to coincide with Kent Uni's 50th anniversary.
The budget of the project is said to be £5 million, but they are still unfortunately 1.7 million short, so they are holding fundraising events like the Kent Law's Fun Run to make up the extra.
Floods and stormy winds have all become a familiar sight for us across the UK in the past couple months. Residents across the country have lost their homes, rivers have burst their banks, and the coastline has been battered by the sea. So, what's causing this wet weather, and how does it affect us? Canterbury itself and the communities around it have been affected by the weather. Cars have been hit by fallen trees, homes and businesses destroyed by the floods, and travel disrupted across the county of Kent, with many road closures and major train delays. Here you can see a tree across the line to Canterbury East.
Across campus, you can see how the weather is taking its toll. Here in Elliot Hall, water leaking from the ceiling is being caught by buckets.
The Met Office has stated this has been the wettest December to January period since records began. So where did this all start? Well, strangely, the answer is thought to be in Indonesia. Indonesia has experienced heavy rain and flooding, sending ripples across the atmosphere as this heavy rain disrupted the Pacific jet stream. This hugely affected the United States, causing sub-zero temperatures and severe snow. The Met Office think this disrupted the Atlantic jet stream, bringing the storm after storm to the UK. The weather has affected the campus shuttle, local train services and roads. And as the Met Office has said that the weather is set to continue, we strongly recommend you check before you travel. There are some useful websites on the screen now. Maisie Golding, KTV News, University of Kent Canterbury Campus.
I've been Alec and this has been KTV News. Thanks for watching.
I've been Georgia Moyer.
I'm Kathy Plumridge,
And we've been KTV News.
Thanks for watching.
I've been Ross Legg, this has been KTV News.
I've been Barnaby Chadwick, this is KTV News, and thank you for watching.
I've been Daisy Steinberg. Thank you for watching.